Hey there guys, it's your good pal Wiggly, and welcome back to more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Blind. In the last episode, a lot of things happened. Edgeworth may have killed somebody on Christmas. We found out a lot of information about the DL6 incident, and Edgeworth and Phoenix's past with each other, and we are trying to have him let us represent him in court, but he's being very stubborn about it because he doesn't want to drag us into his mess. And in this episode, we are going to be continuing onward with trying to break through this guy's thick wall. I really don't have a clue where to go at this point. We kind of hit a dead end with Edgeworth just now. So, I guess... Larry, do you have anything new? No. I guess the only place to go look for anything else would probably be the boat shop, right? Is there anybody here? No? Still? What on earth? What am I supposed to do? Oh my god, okay. Ah, okay, the Criminal Affairs Department has something new. I noticed that you can tell whenever something new is going to happen when it puts the date back up. What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. Oh. Well, there's another witness, Gumshoe. I know that having another witness right now may or may not be helpful to the situation, but we have one. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? It wasn't on purpose. You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? Not at all. No, not at all. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, Gumshoe, please, calm down. No, sir. Okay. Alright, Lotta's testimony. So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. That is incredible, if true. Like, that's insane, if you can make out anybody from this. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the only one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. But you can't do that, can you? I mean, I guess... Could you refuse to testify like that? I actually don't know how that works. But that's kind of like a big deal. A cancellation? I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. It sure will. Is there the death penalty in the Phoenix Wright universe? We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case, yeah? But hey, we've scored 3 for 3 at this point. So, you know, maybe it won't be so bad, Phoenix. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. Yes, correct. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public... What the fuck? No. Nuh-uh. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again. For me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. I think it's amazing how much the relationship between Phoenix and Gumshoe has developed over the course of this game. That's really cool to see. Edgeworth. Nope, that's not the right place. Edgeworth. Please. Please. You don't have any new information? Please, dude. Come on. Oh. Okay. Is there anything else I can do with you? I really don't see anything new. Can we find out more about the photo? Hey, pal, there's only one thing I want to see from you, and that's a letter of... Okay. Well, I can't do that if he's just gonna not talk to me right now. Hey. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Okay, so this is the thing I was supposed to do? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you do. I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. I knew it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. Please, ask it. I know. You want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course, dude. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. For what? Pay him back? Pay me back? That's a... Have we seen that have you seen that expression of Edgeworth yet? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Phoenix, stop! Stop dangling this fucking carrot, dude. It's driving me nuts. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Finally. Good lord. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake? What? It's calming down. Whew. That was scary. Whoa. Okay. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. Aw. I guess he doesn't do so well with it. Poor guy. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. That's so sad. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Let's do it, baby! Hey, guy, I got the thing. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal! Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. But you lived, like, on a mountain. Do earthquakes happen on mountains? I've never considered that. And if they do, that's pretty dangerous. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. How close were you and him? Seems like really close. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Gumshoe's so good. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. Well, this is obviously planting for something. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. Interesting. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Huh. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. There must have, like, been an earthquake on the day that his father died or something. He has trauma from that. Okay. Let's get into it, ladies and gents. December 26th, 9:44 a.m., District Court. I'm so ready. I'm like jittery. This is so exciting. All right, baby. Oh, this song. I love this song. It's such a good, like, lead up to the big moment song. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. Okay. He's the best prosecutor there is. I thought you were the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Good lord. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. Exactly, that's what I was thinking too. Mr. Updated Autopsy Report. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? So he's your mentor? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Oh god. Okay. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose. Maya, no, that's ridiculous. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. I thought you said 10. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. True. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Oh, no. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. Oh, no. That's a bad deal. My powers are weak again. Oh, man, what bad timing, for real. I'm really sorry. It's all up to us this time, Phoenix. There's no cheese in... Well, I'm sure we'll cheese it somehow, but there's no cheating with Mia's help this time around. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Yeah, I don't think we can really explain that to Edgeworth. Oh, God. Here we go. Woo! I'm so excited. Okay, 10 o'clock a.m. Ooh, look at that guy. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. I like how we only see the judge in this setting. We've never, like, seen him. I mean, it makes sense. I don't think judges are, like, allowed to be friends with, like, attorneys and stuff, right? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, God. Look at that design. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? What kind of voice do I want to give this guy? Should I just go fully deep? I almost lost my voice last episode, so we may as well go full bore, right? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? I guess that works. Right. Sorry, right, my apologies. I couldn't do a German accent if I tried anyway, so... He's even got the judge scared. Wait, is Von Karma, is that German or Russian? It's one of the two. I'm sorry. That's probably a very cringe question, but... Very well. Your opening statement, please. Obviously, karma's not a word taken from one of those languages, but Von... I think it's Russian, right? I can't do either, to be fair. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. I have to get used to doing this voice. Whew. Describe the incident, now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Interesting. Okay. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went toward the boat rental shop. 2 pistol shots, huh? So, 1 bullet shot to the heart. It's interesting that she heard 2. That's funky. Overhead map added to the court record, okay. Testify to the court about the arrest, now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma? Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Oh, God. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. This is gonna be a long case. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Okay. A man called in... Okay, 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. I thought I was pressing now. That's my bad. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. That's all? I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Okay. You received a call from a man. Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh my god. I guess I did the right voice. Holy shit. Objection! That's great. I love that. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping? A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? Okay. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's fast. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. What was that? Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Oh my god. This is terrible. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for detected daydreaming. Continue. That's hard for me to say. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. He sure does. Didn't suspect him of anything at all. I mean, if I press on this, he's just gonna be like, stop giving your opinion. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an ace detective on the force. Active detective on the force, my bad. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. Okay. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very... Oh my god, I almost said Gumshoe's voice. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Okay. Fired from a .22 caliber pistol. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. And so what I'm predicting here, as I predicted before in the last episode, it's possible that the image that we saw was kind of a red herring. Edgeworth picking up the gun after the fact. I think the guy was trying to kill Edgeworth. Edgeworth picked up the gun, his fingerprints are now on the gun. And that's the problem, right? Detective Gumshoe, That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found on the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He's so much like Edgeworth. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. Is that supposed to be the laugh? Oh god. There were fingerprints on the pistol found on the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Okay. What? Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. I keep... This is a very difficult set of voices to do. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective, this snap. Yes, sir. Was the bullet in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet matched the pistol. Damn. Hey, Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings? It's like, from what I understand, it's like specific, like gun-specific markings that get left on bullets so you can, like, figure it out in this exact instance. That's exactly what they're for. Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Oh my god. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. He's so good. Fuck. This is quite the step up. Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, yeah, that's the point. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However... You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. This fucker. Oh my god. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Fucking... Good lord. Who's running this court, anyway? God damn. Ooh, voice fatigue, let's go. But you know how we get through that? We get the voice used to it. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. Okay. So it said it was from his right hand, and from this angle, you really can't tell. We need to see the enlarged photo. The only one who could have shot that man and the person the only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. Edgeworth, I see why you didn't want us involved. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat, so... Huh. What about the ballistic markings, though? There were 2 gunshots. Did Edgeworth miss? And then somebody else killed him? I mean, that's still attempted murder. But... what? But then how would it be in the boat? Well, no, it was in the body. No, wait. That can't be. It was in the body. Fuck. I can't figure this out. Holy shit. Okay.
I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
But were you holding the gun? We need to ask him that question. Huh, how am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. Ugh, I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? You stop that right now. If I can't call my sister, I may as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. What the fuck is this option? Get out of here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right, Phoenix? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. No, I need her here. Moral support. Without her, I would feel lost. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Don't say that. Really?
Whoa, Wright. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. Jesus Christ. This couldn't be going worse, bro.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
Okay. Another difficult voice. I'm not a voice actor. I'm sure you have all been able to figure that out by now, but man, this is tough.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university?
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners. You tell him, Lotta.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
Even intimidating her. Okay. Come on, Lotta, help me out here. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. 24th or 25th. That's right, today's the 26th. Okay. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Okay. I have an idea of what to do here.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. It looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case.
No.
Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Yes, hold on. Let me cross-examine. Well, wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
Not a contradiction, but something odd. Why is there only one bullet? We need to figure that out.
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt? You can't do that. That's not contempt. Contempt of court, you know. Sorry for the cut there. Somebody was knocking on my door. Yes, there was a contradiction. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a... God.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Alright. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. We may as well press on everything. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. Okay, so yeah, it's 24th or 25th, yes. 12:15. Just after midnight. I guess. Okay. Murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears print from Edgeworth's right hand. Okay.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
I was in my car. Okay, this is bad, but why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. She told us shooting stars, but it's definitely Gordy. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Yeah, of course.
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have anything to do with the case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Oh my god, you can't. No! No, no, no.
Wait, now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at that picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. No, it is not clear enough for me. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Yeah, there's something there. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. Okay. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. I wish we could see how far out the boat was again, but it was like right there. Then there was another bang. So where's the other photo? Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. That's true.
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full.
I don't know if I can keep doing this.
No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained. Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright.
Oh, God.
It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
I really hope that there's never a point where it's gonna come to, like, you can only go through this so many times. That would fucking suck if they made that the way, like, if you go through this, like, 3 times, you lose. But Your Honor...
You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh. Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Hold it. Who is it?
Who was that?
It was me, Maya. Maya.
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. Go, Maya. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave.
No. This is fucking bad, dude. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Oh my God, Maya.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That's true, yes. We're really grasping, but yes. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Oh, good Lord. This is so, like, tight. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very little wiggle room. I really, this time around, I really don't have a clue what happened. I have some pieces where I could see something slipping up, and I have them in mind, but fuck.
Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
Yeah, Judge, let's go.
What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Oh, Maya.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. Thank you, Maya. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Okay.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Okay. Oh, boy. The last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. This is all I have? That's it? Oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Okay. Let's see the enlarged photo. Right? Well, first let's press it. Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can.
Oh, fuck me. Come on. That's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Okay. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. You can't see shit in the photo, so how could you see it from there? Objection! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Sorry, Nickelback. The photo I took, the very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. Oh, true. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? You got her.
Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart.
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. All right. Oh, man. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Oh, God. Okay. It was cold night and the mist was thick as grits. You better not penalize me. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just you hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types that never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves me. Jesus. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. Oh.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Fuck. There's something weird there, right? There has to be two photos. There's no way there isn't two photos.
Objection sustained.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions. I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? That's true. Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yes, I do. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. It is an automatic camera, reacts to really loud noises. She heard 2 bangs in her previous testimony. There has to be a second one. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, Har.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of a challenged intellect.
Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please.
When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. Okay. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah.
Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in his testimony if it's the last thing I do. I think I got it. Okay, whoops. Was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower, then why the fuck was it pointing at the lake? Here? Yes, got it. You were photographing? No, photographing. Why can't... that word. I can't handle that word, I guess. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. So, say as who? Take a look at this photograph. This was taken on an automatic setting, was it not? Yeah, that's right. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart, and also loud sounds. How the what do you mean loud sounds? Would you capture a sound if a meteor hit nearby? But as this photograph clearly shows, the camera was pointed directly at the lake. Oof. It's taking everything in me not to do a Roblox oof, because that would just break the tension.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
She was photographing Gordy. Shabow. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy?
The sighting at Gourd Lake. The sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's say you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I do have proof. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster?
This. You can't photograph shooting stars from loud noises. We're flying. Let's go. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy, according to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had it set your camera to respond to loud noises. Okay, so the whole point of this is to get to the fact that there were two loud noises, and there's only one bullet, so what's going on?
I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photograph of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes.
What? Oh, okay. Sorry, that sentence did not register with me.
What you just used several minutes of our precious time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Shut up. Hey! You back off, Lotta. She's a little rough, but you know she's got a good heart. She's got a lot of heart.
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Okay. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Up. Okay. Well, there's contempt of court. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Okay, we've made progress to this point. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before.
It's not.
Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Juan Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Here we go. I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out at the lake, but that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. Oh, I wasn't even doing the voice. I'm just invested now. I might slip up on voices now because I'm really into this. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore either. I better find some sort of contradiction. Okay. Bang, I looked straight out at the lake. I think I have to present one bullet shot to the heart. One bullet. Fired 3 times! Ooh, 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 ooh. 3 times. I didn't notice that before. Objection! Nope. Shit. Okay. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out the lake. There wasn't much else. Fuck. Okay. Well, there's a big issue. Heard another gunshot. Objection! What? No, come on. Fuck. 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 Come on. I can't lose this, come on. So I was camping out by the lake as well as I was hiding. It's one of these 2 statements. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. What do I do? Oh. 1 bullet shot to the heart, fired 3 times. I can't find anything. I don't want to take my chances, so I'm gonna continue pressing. I got a little hasty there. I got a little trigger happy, pardon the pun. We didn't press on all the other statements, so there must be something else. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO? A UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object? A UFO. Oh my god. That's when I had a sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Yeah. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. Okay. That's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. True. Competitors. Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Oh.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. Okay. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Gunshot. Yeah, we did that whole thing. Wait a minute. You didn't think it was a gunshot. You thought it was Gordy, and you got all excited and you went out to the lake, right? So... there wasn't much else to look at. Yep, so why were you so focused on a boat? Wouldn't you have just been like, oh, whatever, it's just a boat, and then you were like looking around for Gordy? I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there... Thank you, Phoenix. Exactly. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Yes, it is.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Okay. Alright. I think I understand. There wasn't much else to look at. Weren't you looking for Gordy? Oh, that's what it was. Damn, I'm just a little bit ahead. I really need to slow down and press more. That's my bad. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. I knew that was coming. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Okay.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. True, it was pretty close. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Yes. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
But Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. Lotta, please. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. It's all right. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because I think that Von Karma pressured you into a lot of things. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and she enlarged it.
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell who's... Yes, she enlarged the damn photo. Show us that. That's the key here. There's got to be something in that. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? We have to see it. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Yes. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
It's meaningless. Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Get fucked, Von Karma. You old fool.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Oh, here we go, the music.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. Okay, what do we got? There it is. There it is. Left hand. There it is. We got it. We got him. That's pretty impressively enlarged, and also the faces are still obscured, but it can't have been Edgeworth's right hand. Got him. Got him. Fuck yes. Okay.
We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Lake photo added to the court record. Okay.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
Very. There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then no. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. I got it. It's easy. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? We have to object to the enlargement. Come on. Your Honor. There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Yeah! Let's go! This music is so hype. I love this song.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. It's this right here, baby! Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand what about the shooter is strange.
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand
does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. They're really making me prove everything. There's no hand holding left. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol with his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, this man shooting the pistol in the photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. God damn, that was tense.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Miss Hart could not have. Fuck. Not Larry. Larry didn't do it. Well, maybe he did. No. No. Come on, Wiggly. No. Suicide? There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Okay.
Order! Order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. This is rocky.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
Why? What?
An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which she was shot.
Fucking what? The distance?
The victim is clearly shot from further than a meter away.
Okay. A meter? That's 3 feet. Thank you.
There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Comma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Shot from approximately 1 meter away. Did we remove the 1 bullet thing from this? So it has to be okay. But we still have the fired 3 times thing.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day.
Okay. More time to investigate. Oh, God. I have no clue what happened. I really have no idea. This is weird. I really can't think of anything. I can't piece anything together here. This is exciting. I like that. I felt pretty confident about a lot of things in case 3, but this is a complicated boy.
The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Man. What a spike. Ooh, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about 1 meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
Can you give us a more detailed, description of the night, dude? Come on. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya.
Oh, right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court.
Aww. Oh, Mr. Tsundere Edgeworth.
That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought that it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me that specifically. I heard 2 shots. 2 shots, gun was fired 3 times. That's fishy as fuck. We gotta figure that out. Whew. Okay. God damn. What a case. This is the best one by far. I was informed in a comment that this was the original last case of the GBA game, though the DS version added a 5th case. So now I know how close we are to the end, but this was the grand finale, and I can totally see that. I haven't done any research if the 5th case is in this version, but I assume that it is. I'll do a little more research on that, and if it's a pretty important case to experience and it's not in this version, then I will replay the game on the DS and we will do it that way. But regardless, thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Blind. This got so much better than I could have imagined it would have. I've been Guildmaster Wiggly. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. If you are new, consider subscribing. If you want to follow my Twitch, Twitter, or join my Discord, they're in the description, and I hope to see you all in the next one.